No attack, no attack, no attack. Jump, sprint, jump, sprint, jump. Well, hello there, welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. Last time, we continued some of the quests, some of the, I guess, world quests they're called. Right, world quests. Yeah, some of the world quests to do with the Secret Summer Paradise event. And today we're going to be trying to finish them off, or at least the ones that I've seen. Last time we started Daya's 3-day reverie quest, where it has basically, we're like going through a bunch of like plays, some stories, some role playing, which is pretty fun. And we finished 2 of the 3 days. So today we're on our supposedly last day here. And so yeah, we're about to get that going. Off camera, I did do a little bit more exploration. And yes, this is gonna be the 3rd place. There was some exploration down here. As you see here, there are these 3 I don't want to press that. There are these 3 things that I got from helping a Water Eidolon, and it got me up here. And yeah, so we're gonna be continuing. Again, we need to finish this world quest, and there's also Idia has a story quest for us as well. Alright, found a new speaker. You can play the 3-day reverie again. Wonders what the show. I don't wonder what the show would be like. So yes, we are gonna do this one. We'll start it. All inspections of play mechanism complete. Animal particles in position. Hello, is everything in place? These abnormal animal particles, they've all been taken care of, right? Well then, the performance of Sky Castle Saviors, a play from Daya's 3-day reverie, will now begin. The story takes place in a remote mountainous area. The people living here are constantly facing floods and storms, and their lives are filled with hardship and misery. In order to provide advance warning of disasters, a group of courageous warriors built an observation post on the top of a towering cliff. Over the years, the lookouts on the high cliffs became a unique tribe known as the Cliff Keepers. The speaker continues to describe the background of the story in detail. The difficulty of transporting goods to the cliff makes the lives of the keepers even more torturous, to the point they had not a single complete home to live in. The elders of the keepers turned to the miraculous architect, renowned for their expertise. They entrusted the architect with the task of constructing a floating town in the sky. The miraculous architect constructed a remarkable load-bearing structure, providing a solid foundation upon which all the town can be built. Next, the architect embedded tens of thousands of specially designed hot air balloons infused with animal particles within the foundation. The unparalleled buoyancy of the balloons effortlessly lifted the entire town to the very summit of the mountain. The miraculous architect firmly anchored the town at a predetermined height, granting the keepers a stable and cozy haven to call home. Yet, as time marched inexorably, what? I don't even know. What? Onward, accidents began to befall the animal air balloons. The keepers soon found their town was slowly losing altitude, teetering on the precipice of shattering into pieces onto the mountain summit. A great calamity loomed, accompanied by tremors that shocked the inhabitants' heart as well as their home. Whoa. What a heavy start to a story. A floating town in the sound on the verge of falling. Now that's a crisis. Yeah, let's take it seriously. Oh, looks like there's another speaker over there. Maybe that's where the play continues. Let's go take a look. Honestly, last time I did this, or the last video I recorded, honestly, I talked a lot. Okay, I talked a lot trying to read all this play stuff. And I'm gonna be honest, I got like ill. Like I literally got ill after the last episode where like I wasn't feeling good. So indeed, it's ooh, I got a particle there. Indeed, I was pretty ill after the last episode because I was talking so much. So yeah, these quests are pretty hard on me. So hopefully I can survive this episode feeling okay. I think we should be over halfway done with this quest at least, so hopefully not more talking. But yes, this is a lot of text. These plays have a lot of text. The elder of the keepers meets with the miraculous architect and provides a detailed explanation of the crisis looming over the flying town. Miraculous architect, as you can see, each day our town continues to descend lower in the sky, and though we long to safeguard this cherished home, our haven of war and security, regrettably we find ourselves helpless to do so. In addition, quakes have been rocking our town with immense force. Alarming rumors are spreading like wildfire, and a sense of panic is now gripping the people. We're all gonna get smashed. We're all gonna get smashed to smithereens. Esteemed elder, I get that you're worried, and I've been hearing some rumors doubting my project's quality control. But fret not, I'm here once again to resolve this crisis once and for all, alleviating your fears and dispelling any doubts you may have. I just took a brief tour of the town and took a look at the monitoring device I had set up in the foundation, and guess what I discovered? That the fault lies with a few individual lift balloons. It appears that the animal particle levels in certain lift balloons have dropped as if they have been intentionally damaged. However, as long as we can fix them, we can prevent the town from plummeting from the sky. So to restore the town to its planned altitude, we need to increase the lift provided by some balloon and install additional fixed anchor cables. Though I should say it's gonna cost a little extra. You see, in most cases, intentional damage isn't covered by warranty. No worries, we'll increase the budget to 5 times the initial rate. How's that? 5 times! Oh my. So willing to add a bit extra, that's wonderful. Wait, 5 times don't you think is a bit much? Back when this town was initially constructed, your budget was already 7 times what the other clients paid. I didn't mention this last time, but before we ran into an exceptionally greedy craftsman, seeing our resources, he quoted a price over 20 times the market rate. Luckily, we had been thorough in our research and did not fall for it, but as a result, we had a rough idea of the true construction cost, and your bid was always been far below what has been expected. So you were always loaded. You guys really are, well, good at keeping low profile. We live lives of hardship so that everyone below can prosper. Everyone knows it, so they're quite generous. Is that so? The neighboring villages have grown wealthy and often send us opulent gifts and donate vast sums. But our tribes has been accustomed to modest living since our days on the cliffs, so we save most of it. Do such people really still exist in this world? Such humidity? Regardless, I haven't a master of cost control. I believe that increasing the rate by 2.5 is more than sufficient. 5 times is a bit much, don't you think? I must say, I'm truly impressed, just as one would expect from this distinguished architect who has been dubbed miraculous. Don't want free money, idiot. Hey now, you're the bird brain. I earn all my moral honestly. When constructing this town, my quote is only slightly higher than the cost of material and labor. This allowed me to build the finest houses while still having enough money left over to cover my meals for 2 whole months. As for today's maintenance service, if the fee is enough to cover my travels and lodging costs for a few days, is it the best value for you? The elder, who had just a moment ago had been moved to tears, suddenly grew annoyed and knocked out the parrot perched on his shoulder. We are truly grateful. The keepers will forever cherish your kindness and tales of your noble deeds will be passed down from generation to generation. Speaking of which, in our previous encounter, you had hired a stupter beast caravan and brought hundreds of special storage jars. However, this time around, it seems that you have arrived with minimal equipment and without any special preparation. You hit the nail on the head. The primary issue at hand is finding a way to gather sufficient animal particles to restore the lost lifted balloons. That's no problem. This time we will handle the animal balloons. Collecting them is our specialty. People are well versed in using animal particles to forecast storms. So let us, the professionals, assist you in this crucial matter. The elder selects 2 courageous keepers. You, who had been patiently waiting on the sidelines, you have triumphed over gravity and mountain winds, effortlessly navigating the towering train. You are the rising star of the keepers. Paimon gets it. It's our time to shine. This time we're a skill keeper and we need to fly over collecting animal particles. It's super easy for us. We've had practice. Well, very well. Then you are entrusted task with you. This may be more exhausting than usual, so you make sure you keep the words of compensation working at height is no joke. Please be careful. Don't worry, humble elder and honest architect. Leave it to us. You two just fix those balloons while we fetch the critical particles. Let's go. Let's hustle and get the job done pronto. Don't have to collect enough animal particles. The keepers can keep their homes. Oh my gosh! Why is there just so much text? Why is there so much text? To clear my throat there. Oh, we found a screen projector we needed for upcoming show. Give it. Give it. Give it. Are you kidding me? Okay, there we go. It seems like wherever there's a hydro dude, it's there's an animal particle. Oh yeah, okay. All good, all good. I think that's it. I don't see any more hydro droplet boys. Alright. I don't exactly know. I think there's another balloon somewhere. It's like a floating island. Yeah, see that? See that over there? I don't know if I went to that yet. Okay, but let's see this. Let's see, use the streaming projector. Let's see what's... Oh, okay, more particles is good. Okay. F. More particles. Moving like number 42 collected the scattered animal particles with ease. Meanwhile, the miraculous architects are repairing building the balloon in the town's foundation at full speed. Collecting these animal particles is easy. Repairing this balloon was really tough too. Who would do something so terrible? I tried to collect this one. It was down. Okay, here we go. Oh, I think they move every time you collect one of them. Okay. What's going on? The last 30 animal particles fled. Let's go after them. Hello? What the heck? Teleported me out. Also, these days stole the last 3 animal particles. Wait, there's more behind the storage. Wait, were there behind the storage on the balloon? Teach them a lesson and get the animal particles back. Oh, that did not send them as far down as I wanted it to. Can I knock these guys off? I want to knock them off. Oh, I can't do it. Okay, let's just get rid of them quickly now. See errors in your ways now? No more sabotage in the future, got it? But something feels off. Have any of you seen those 3 before? Could they be actors that are actaholic hired? Where's engineer? Did engineer fix the sea monster's mechanism? Hurry up and get the emergency team to the scene to handle cleanup. Wait, what? We're still on air? Oh, my bad. I'll turn it off now. Thankfully, the guys were able to handle the sudden emergency themselves. We definitely can't make this mistake again. After overcoming all types of challenges, pretty much all the animal particles were successfully collected. The two keepers were so focused, they didn't realize that more than a month had passed. The miraculous architect came through in a big way, swiftly repairing the lift balloon in the town foundation. The narrator on the speaker sounds a bit anxious, don't you think? Was that part of the show, or did something go wrong? Palma had no clue. It's probably not important. Let's get back to the play. The narrator mentioned that we've jumped ahead like half a month in time. It saved us from waiting for the architect to fix the balloon. Let's go and meet them now. Talk to the elder and the architect. Where could they be? Down here. Welcome back. It could have been easy. Please enjoy a hard-earned rest. Bravo, bravo. You looked around and noticed the miraculous architect have already repaired all the damaged balloons. Once the animal particles are ready, the disaster will be completely averted. The elder called upon the other keepers who arrived with steaming hot food and refreshing drinks. Your officially has also left the architect stupefied, staring in awe. You already completed the collection. That's a full 5 days faster than my expectation. No wonder the elder said you guys were pros. Now that you have enough animal particles, I'll replenish the lift balloons without further ado. Narration of the last speaker paint the following scene. The miraculous architect whips out a nifty gadget and dashes around, spreading the animal particles you gathered through preset interfaces into devices scattered all across the foundation. With the lift provided by the moon restored, the abnormal vibration will come to its own halt. The village ceases its descent and gradually ascends back to its original altitude, while the powerful air currents disperse the vast expanse of the clouds. The once somber sky clears, and the town is once more embraced by radiant sunshine. The keepers erupt in celebration. Awesome, the town will plummet to the ground. The crutch has been solved. Time for another round of applause. But why are we staring up? It's all in our imagination anyways, and we're still in a floating town anyways. Palma's neck is sore. How about this? When we get a chance, let's find an expert to illustrate this story, or even better, turn it into a film. Palma has a hunch that it's going to be a major hit. Maybe Dai has some ideas. As the ground beneath his feet finally stops shaking, the elder takes a long breath, feeling so moved he begins to tear up. This town is safe. This town is safe. Fantastic, fantastic. Now we keepers can carry on our duties. Success. The repair project went off without a hitch and is definitely worthy of being written into a thesis. Oh boy, it's a perfect example that could even make it into a textbook. I won't have to worry about food expense for the next 2 months. What kind of marvelous creation shall I dream of? But if I may, it appears that the town is still ascending, and if it surpasses altitude, when would it come to a stop? Oops. I may have been so focused on fixing the balloons I forgot to secure the anchor rope to counteract the lift. No need to panic. The town is raising at a relatively slow speed, and we can use smaller cargo balloons attached to the anchor. It'll be a cinch. I see. I thought that after witnessing the success of the two heroes, you came to the conclusion that we could all walk up walls and live in the sky. The keepers aren't as mighty as that. Please address this issue as soon as possible. Ask for more money. Ask for more money. Earn a bit more. Earn a bit more. Sure. If the elder would like to build a lavish bird can confine you within it until you learn proper speech etiquette and business ethics. Forget about the extra charge. I'll cover it myself. Despite the little hiccup at the end, the story wrapped up beautifully. Thus, as always, the troubles of the cliff keepers have been resolved by our miraculous architect. This floating town in the sky will keep on supporting the cliff keepers, ensuring lasting peace and prosperity in the region, and thus Sky Castle Savior will come to an end. Thanks for watching. Encore, encore, the curtains have fallen, and even though it wasn't perfect, Palma thought it was decent. If Palma was a wealthy merchant, Palma would invest ton money into Daya's 3-day reverie and make every prop and scene amazing. We need to gain a solid understanding of their financials before investing. Absolutely, Paimon hopes we get a chance to meet the mysterious Daya. Dear visitors and staff, I have some exciting news to announce. Today, 2 visitors have completed Daya's 3-day reverie and set a new record. We prepared a special gift for our 2-season visitor to coordinate, invited him to claim together at the broadcasting station in the middle of the Thinker's Theater. You just need to recite the key secret code to open the door, and behind. Do you hear that? You prepared a gift for us. Maybe we can even meet this dire person. Let's go to the broadcast station now. I swear that there's more chests up here, but again, I'm gonna leave that there. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that there for now. I'll collect it later. It's fine. Collect it when I have an interactive map on. That wasn't as long as I think the last few. So we're good there. Actually, is there a teleporter near here? Yeah, okay. We are on to our final portion of Dai's 3-day reverie in the corner of the Mirage. Yep, okay. So here's the last one. Let's go to the broadcasting station. Give the secret password, which I totally forgot already, but I'm sure that they'll remind us. Isn't there a thing up here? There's a chest over there. Isn't there a thing that I can like... Yeah, there they are. Okay. Alright. Almost done. This one was terrible because there was so much talking. Explore the broadcasting station. Okay, right here. How could we not know the secret door before? Paimon knows. Let's say the passphrase again. Then the new path will open. Together now. Okay, we did it to register and times like this, it's perfect to have a little ceremony. With the clinks of the machine, the door opened, revealing a tunnel. Palma knew it, a hidden chamber filled with secrets. Ready or not, here we come. Oh, I should have collected that chest. I'll tell you why in a little bit. Water Eidolons just chilling. Alright. You got anything to say, dude? Nope, okay. You guys have anything to say? Whoa, why are there so many water droplets here? And what are they doing gathered around this giant machine? I'm confused. What's the machine for? Where's Daya? Welcome to the 30th Reverie. Surely you must be confused by the scene unfolded before your eyes. Then allow us to demonstrate. Come on, Loafer, stop napping. Stop napping. Now, place 1, action 2. Let us give thanks to fate, dear travelers, for you wandering have finally brought you here. Is that water droplet using the announcement speaker to play a recording? It sounds so familiar. Where has Palma heard it before? The announcement we first heard regarding this attraction. It was playing this recording. Hustler, you're up. Place 3, action 7. The chief may have appeared in front of the new recruit is dressed raggedy, covered in bandages from head to toe. It was readily apparent that they barely survived the intense battle long ago. I remember that was from the black Knackery, and all the Varan Kraken. That's the part right after we met the chief mate. The narration we heard then was also playing like this. What amazing timing. The Hiram, Skyrim, and Black Knacker are about to reach the pass where the treasure is hidden. Hurry up and prep the scenery and props. Don't you dare screw this up. That water droplet is operating the device. Monitor can't see how. Monitoring, broadcasting, and operating the mechanisms. Those capabilities are enough. Correct. The function of the master device is to control and timing all the mechanisms in every play. Our diligent Hydra Eidolons are constantly monitoring the progress of each show, so that whenever tourists arrive at the next spot, they can hear the proper narration and each prop and device is activated on time. As long as guests follow procedure, a fantastical 3-day reverie will play out before your eyes. Of course, if guests try to leave partway through or behave too unexpectedly, then they'll really impact the enjoyment of the show. We just don't have enough staff to handle things like that right now. Anyways, I think all the guests will behave themselves, right? So amazing. We're having so much fun. We never realized that how much was going on behind the scenes. So many process mechanisms have been carefully controlled and must be really hard to pull off these shows. The design is brilliant. Great timing and teamwork. So, is this Daya talking to us now? Are you using these Hydro Eidolons to control the 3-day reverie? Why not just explain everything yourself? Thomas has so many questions for you. Correct, but there's more to it. Everything you have seen, everything inside the broadcast station, including the chief director, fake playwright, loafer, hustler, and harem scrarum, as well as the other unseen, unheard Hydro Eidolon maintenance staff, of course. Come on, all those, and that is Daya. Not a person, but an entire system itself, creator and controller of the show. Daya is not a person, but a system? Wait a second, that's overloading Palma's brain. Palma knows that water droplets are small, but they can actually design such a complicated system by themselves. There must be a designer behind the curtain and someone to look over the scripts, right? Yes, that was the case at first. Your surprise is expected. Long story short, Daya's 3-day reverie started with a passionate director Zimos. During his short stay at the Mirage, director Zimos poured his energy into putting on exciting plays and never had time for anything else. As he spent more time with the Hydro Eidolons, he discovered their intelligence and rich emotion. Hydro Eidolons enjoyed his place and looked forward to the next show. They also want to share their enjoyment with visitors. The dream grew inside Zimos' head. How could Hydro Eidolons director even design a show? So bold. That sounds like teaching a group of children how to be directors. Indeed, it was difficult. Fortunately, everyone worked together, our joint efforts overcoming all obstacles. See, you see here, Daya collection of countless dreams. The director Zemos trained some of the Hydro Eidolons most passionate about plays, teaching them the critical concepts involved. After some trials and errors, the Zemos wrote several sample plays with detailed explanation regarding the thought behind them. With Idiot's help, he built a controller as well as some mechanism connected for it. In addition to aligning the plays themselves, director Zemos also recorded a lot of commonly used words that we can combine in sentences to communicate with guests. After a lot of practice, we finally learned to put on all 3 sample plays without a hitch. The 3 plays are indeed the Black Knocker and the Aldebaran Kraken, Petrifying Gaze, and Sky Castle Saviors. This is to say, director Zemos prepared the foundation infrastructure of Daya's 3-day reverie, as well as left the scripts with accompanying instruction. We definitely never noticed the whole thing was controlled by water droplets. That's quite a compliment. We appreciate you validating our hard work and proving many of our ideas to correct. That's the reason why we wish to provide you with the token of our gratitude and show everything that went into the project. So, we enjoyed ourselves. That's right, we experienced a really special attraction in Brown Horizon. We should be thanking you, Daya. Ha ha ha. Then we continue onward to our next goal, writing our own scripts. To do this, we improved our understanding of plays and kept collecting new materials. The one called Fake Playwright has collected stories from visitors and enhanced our deeds with them. Even if it can't meet suitable guests itself, Fake Playwright talks to other Hydro Eidolons about their encounters. Oh, so when you tell our stories to Fake Playwright, it helps you write new plays. Exactly. If you have time, please talk with Fake Playwright more. Also, please continue to enjoy your time in the Mirage, and please talk more with the other Hydro Eidolons. Don't worry, we love it here, and we'll definitely provide you with lots of great material. Actually, there's something else. I've been curious about it for a while. Why is it called 3-Day Reverie? Could it be that director Zemo spent 30 days on each play, or maybe like 3 days in total? I know this one. First to yesterday, today, and tomorrow, right? Does it? Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. It sounds reasonable to Paimon. That means director Zemos, all of Daya has been working very hard on the plays day after day. Next one. Unfortunately, it's not quite that deep. Actually, the true meaning behind 3-Day is plenty of time left to do tomorrow. Maybe I'll be in the zone tomorrow, and if I don't finish it tomorrow, I'm dead meat. Seriously? Wow. I think we should collect this chest. Yeah, there is actually some furniture. I'm guessing that these are not limited time furniture. I'm guessing you can buy them after this event ends. Because limited time furniture would be if they literally just give you a furniture instead of just giving you a recipe. If they give you a recipe, then usually you can buy the recipe later in the in your teapot. Hi, I'm acting director of this attraction. Do you have any questions? The water droplet is speaking. Well, the water droplet is speaking in his voice slightly different, huh? Did Paimon say again? Your reaction is exactly as I expected. Don't be so surprised and listen carefully. The sound is coming from the speaker by the wall. The speaker TV recorded voice lines. Anyways, it was Dai who prepared these lines in advance. As for the specifics, you can talk to the engineer. His explanation should be cleaner and a lot more comprehensive. What's going on? Feel like it's impossible that a miraculous Mirage. Are we gonna read all of this? Ain't no way I'm gonna read all of that. I mean read it quickly. Fake Playwright. Esteem and audience. I'm Fake Playwright. One of the sovereign. Can I help you? Why you know it's fake? Good question. Long story. Can't write anything appropriate, so I'll be fired. Strict rules. Appropriate. What do you mean? No. The easy part. Writing beautiful lines. Recommended. Appropriate. How abstract. Creative, slow down, mind, even simple scene, container activity, don't factors, relative. Oh my gosh, there's so much to this quest, even afterwards. Holy goodness, I'm not gonna read all this. Ouch. On board, you can install a few wheels. Okay, absolutely not. The boat level, forgiveness. Best. Can't figure out the words yet, so the line record. I can't say them. It's better than to not. Anyway, stuff for now. I'm not going forever. Holy crap! I'm like stuck in this conversation. Wow. Yeah, there is a lot of talking. What's the word? Yeah, there's a lot, and honestly, I would love to talk to all of these guys, but there's just too much. Actually, too much. Yeah. I mean, come on. We have to have a follow-up to this Mirage. There has to be a follow-up one day. And I don't know. Maybe next summer. Maybe they add something permanent. Oh my gosh, you can talk to all of them, huh? Okay. Last guy. I could spend a lot of time talking with all these guys, but I think we should try to continue because we have one more very important quest that we need to do. I think this might be the last one. This might be the last quest that there is available. That one was a long one though. So I'm assuming that there won't be many more. Yeah, I'm assuming there won't be many more after this final one. But this final one, we already had it unlocked this entire time. Following is the one where we talked to an idiot now. But also, yeah, like I mentioned, they gave us some... Oh, wait, maybe they didn't give it to me. Wait, can I find it in here? Oh gosh, it's all the way down here? Where is it? Wait, maybe they did give us some furniture and no recipes. Oh, if I can find it. Oh my god, I don't think I can find it. Oh, here. Oh, they did give it to us. Yeah, so they gave us this. Yeah, okay, this is limited time. This is definitely limited time. The recipe that we just got probably isn't limited time, but this is limited time just because, yeah. The chest that I skipped on that we just skipped on that balloon island would have been the last one. Indeed. So yeah, it is pretty important that you do this quest so you get limited time furniture for your teapot. If you're into that stuff, I mean, you might not care, but if you care about the limited stuff, then I guess you kind of have to do it just to get those pieces of furniture. Anyways, one final quest. Actually, there's another one here too. Actually, we're supposed to feed these Water Eidolons apples, and apparently there's a chest that gives you a ticket here. So I need to do this. Okay, let's start. We are like over 30 minutes into this video, and honestly, I want to try to force this quest to be done this video, because this might be the last time I have to record this, so. Oh, you guys, I was wondering where you two might have taken a stroll. Let me see. A melody of pure water sings and twists around you, accompanied by energy of graceful dancing dewdrops. You two seem to be in good spirits. What do you say? Are you interested in sampling more delights of the Mirage? Even Palmer didn't imagine the lady would start speaking more appropriately. It seems like she's a different person. Wait, she's a different person. Are you another creation of Idia? My bar has always been my own creation. Although that's enough talking about bygone days. Seems Idia. Hey, Idia seems much more lively. This is so wonderful. Wait. What are we talking about? Sampling the delights of the Mirage. Traveling around can lead to a lot of pleasant surprises. Exactly, great minds think alike. We want to explore every nook and cranny of a mysterious place like this. Chest of hidden mora, gotta find them all. Truly appreciate this place, not just wandering around. Though, if it's treasure you're interested in, why not give the Returning Curio project a try? The old tradition is an old tradition of our newly revitalized Mirage. Returning Curiosity, why hasn't Paimon heard you mention this before? Returning Curious, as name indicates, refers to the multitude of fantastical items that have been swept into the vortex and funneled into the Mirage. This project goes back many years. Originally, a veteran adventurer stopped here and was deeply moved by the scenery. A veteran adventurer. Is it the brother? It goes without saying that my hospitality helped considerably. Anyways, confirmed it is the twin brother. I guarantee you, if you play as the male main character, it would say she here. Guarantee, it has to be, it's always him. Anyways, he buried his most prized possession in the place that he touched, that touched him most deeply. Those were his mementos, 3 pocket watches made of mora. Before leaving, the adventurer left a poetic cipher and asked me to tell all later guests to see if they can find it. Watches made of mora sounds shiny and valuable. I don't know how valuable they're, but I mentioned it to later guests, and they were more excited and they were even more excited to Paimon. They swore to retrieve the treasure left behind by adventure. Unfortunately, they searched the entire Mirage, and they were still unable to find a treasure trove hidden by a cipher. But in the process of searching, many guests began to relax and enjoy themselves and lost all trace of the nervousness that had once entered when they had entered the Mirage. But they never found the treasure. They found the idea fascinating and chose to leave behind their own gifts in the Mirage, bearing their story and entrusting me with their case. In the end, though I never expected this, it has become a sort of tradition here, just returning curious, deciphering ciphers to reveal the treasures of guests past, and then passing down their own stories. Were they ever found? Now that you mention it, what did happen to those watches? I only remember the story he wanted to tell. Alright, that was the cipher again. What was cipher again? Give me a moment. Let me check to see if there's any records. Either didn't you promise the adventure? You need to be more reliable. Don't blame me, it was ages ago. There had been so many guests since then. Such stories, just stories upon stories. How can anyone expect me to memorize everything? Anyway, not the value of the treasure or the watches, but the stories hidden inside the treasures. Oh, that's it. As long as the story lives on, treasure and such is just a cherry on top. What do you think? Would you like to join tradition of returning curious? After all, the special memento you leave will be retrieved by someone else in the far future. Imagine how the person will react to seeing your story in the memento you chose to leave behind, here and now. It's really fun, isn't it? Paimon guesses it kind of makes sense. Leaving gifts and secret messages behind for strangers sounds interesting, and solving riddles to look for hidden treasure makes Paimon giddy. Ideally, we will also make a ton of more of our at it. After all, a gem ring with gold is much prettier. No sweat, according to the rules of old, each guest can hear one cipher and find one treasure. As my special guest, I'll give you 3 tries. Each cipher matches one of the treasure troves. Besides, the story is told by each memento. There's plenty more to be found as well. Good, that's perfect, idiot. Paimon doesn't know how impressive this mysterious adventure was, but they couldn't be better than Paimon and I. To help continue the tradition too, we'll bury a story here that belongs only to us. Then we can think of what memento and cipher to leave behind while we search. Okay, listen to the first cipher. A sweet mist permeates all, gazing toward dancing lamplight. I almost forgot my breath. In the end, memories of childhood guide me, and I'll take my seat behind the table in peace. Okay, the returning character journey has begun. Remember the cipher and try to solve and locate the treasure. See, cipher means sweet mist. Doesn't it refer to being hungry and want to eat something? If I want to, we just search some restaurants. Okay, I'll be honest. On the interactive map, where I marked all the treasures, there's a hint that there is gonna be something over here. There's going to be something over here, I guarantee it. Because there's a few chests that's there that I never got, so. Search for a lamplight and seat. Remember the cipher mentioned something about a lamplight taking a seat and stuff. It'll be a crucial piece of information. I did not read that. Easy! Wow, predator appeared. However, other than more, there's just tattered back here. Could this be a memento chosen by a person to leave behind treasure here? I can't understand what they're implying. Let's go back and ask idiot. A memento discovered at the treasure site of the Mirage event. Returning curious. The treasure chest that contains it corresponds to the first code. A sweet mist permeates all, getting toward a dancing light. I almost forgot to breathe and my retired guy and take it to the table in peace. Okay. Well, we found the first one. That was pretty easy. At least it tells us on the map where it could be, so that's really good. Back to let's just go treasure hunt. The first item was too easy. We knew where to go immediately. But what was with the memento inside the chest? It seems like it's from a person who gets hungry easily and stands outside a restaurant enticed by the smell of food. The memento is their sack bag, right? You're not completely wrong, but you're not completely right either. The traveler who left his first chest was a disciplined warrior. When you saw him in the desert, he was covered in wounds great and small. It was clear he had survived a better struggle. A tired, hungry person would obviously be drawn to the smell of a restaurant. It makes such a circumstance would inspire written words, even a few lines of poetry. Whoa. You're really different than we thought. What was he finding in the desert? If I speak too much, I have my own interpretation. It will color their perception and won't experience the story as they wanted to. The mentor still has his note. Take some time to carefully read it. Okay, fine. In case of weird and important bits. Alright, let's move on. Start from the next treasure trove. A shooting star of vine carries me, traversing a forest so quiet and peaceful to finally arrive at a secluded dreamland so pure. What do you think? What do you think? This one will keep you guessing. Activate all the smart you find and find the second treasure trove. However much a vine being undisturbed in a dream, it doesn't really answer, but it sounds familiar for some reason. Another keyword, shooting star. If it's is it an analogy? Could it be something about a choo-choo cart? Let's look near choo-choo cart. Alright, they're telling me to go there. Yeah, it's gonna go here. Alright, I kinda know what's going on here. Also, it said that there's a message that we can read. Oh my gosh. My throat will kill me, but I have to read it for the video. To the traveler who discovers the treasure, if you are reading this text now, you must have become one of Miss Idia's most esteemed guests. The bag you find within the treasure chest is an old ration bag of mine. It's accompanied me over mountains and hills and across vast empty deserts, sustained me for several decades. Please allow me to use it. Please allow me to use it to pay you as a warrior's tribute, as well as to give you my best wishes. I was once an ordinary mercenary who chose to live and fight in solitude. My reason for becoming a sellsword was simple. I wished to extract revenge on the bandits that terrorized the land. When I was very young, my family's caravan fell to a bandit attack. My parents, who rode at the head of the caravan, never returned. I started treading this path to eradicate violence and greed, swearing to eliminate the bandits to the last man I sent out to eliminate all the suffering. The suffering they could cause. My method was so extreme that even other mercenaries group could not understand my doing. All things were as they should be. Eventually, one day there would be no bandits and there would be no me. But in the twist of fate, one day I happened to track a group of bandits to a stronghold. An easy task considering my experience, but this time I recognized someone among this group of bandits. Many years ago, I had once saved a youth who had lost his parents to a bandit. Though I believed that he would come to despise the bandits even more than I did, I somehow found him in cahoots with them. His hair was unkempt and his face filled with relief after being recognized. He knelt before me, begged for mercy, recounting all the horrors he had seen. And even as I stared shocked and flabbergasted, he had stabbed me with a weapon before melting away into a quiet night. Had Miss Idia not rescued me, I had perhaps become yet another dry skeleton in these sands. Was there any meaning to the life I had led? Why would a victim of banditry go on to embrace their way of life? Deep within the Mirage, a youth shared their story against the flickering fire, their eyebrows knitted in a frown and their eyes full of tears. The lack of dignity, the agony of exile, and the loneliness of living all on one's own. Had I not harbored a burning hatred or inherited a small amount of family worth, I would have likely become just like them. If the lid won't work, why don't we try our luck with the bottom? Miss Idia words as she struggled in vain to open a can finally allowed me to piece my thoughts together. There were some evils in this world that can only be treated by removing the root cause. I know better than anyone the experiences that would drive someone to become a bandit. If I wish to stop them from going astray, I could begin by doing what I can to improve the circumstances. I reckon it will be a different kind of struggle from beating someone in a fight. It's far less direct, far more difficult, and requires far more thinking. But I believe it would also benefit those in need far more. Anyways, all that is to say, I probably won't need this warrior's ration bag anymore. I'll leave it here as a testimony to my determination. I set off on my new journey. So, guy initially a bandit, or initially, I guess, killer of bandits, because I don't think it's any secret that this guy actually killed the bandits. But then, if he wants to stop banditry, he can try to improve their circumstances. which instead of killing them, maybe trying to preventing them from becoming bandits by doing good stuff, I'm guessing. Well, interesting story there. And my throat is once again killing me. Okay, we found something. We had to activate this Chuchu card before. Maybe this is it. Indeed, I have not activated this one yet. And like I said, there would be stuff over here. Find location of the second hidden treasure. Yup, down here. Yeah, see, I put the mark because I knew it would be. They're going all the way to this place. Is it really compatible with the metaphor of shooting stars of lines? What kind of shooting star would leave such a trail behind? Whoa. Yup, I tried to look for this. I tried to look for this when I was doing the when I was trying to explore and look for all the chests, and I couldn't find this streaming projector, but now I found it. Let's make our way in. Let's not make our way in, because we have to move this. Okay, we should be getting now. I'm guessing we teleport to the other side here, because yeah, there's no way through. Let's get this chest. They might have goodies in it. Primo gems. Wow, okay, so there's actually a chest in here. Don't think it gave me any vouchers. Okay. That's the other side right there. That's the other side right there. Get some of these. Dig. Oh, there's a chest down here. Oh, pretty spot on. We managed to find a second hidden, well hidden. Metal and this ordinary body seem to be something inside, but there's some noise when we shake it up. I wonder what happened. Let's go ask Idia. I don't know where this leads. Okay. Okay, yeah, then the exit's out here. Okay. That's pretty cool. There you go. There's a chest down there and there's a projector, which that means I've gotten both of those. Means we're good. Over there. Let's go back to Idia. Can we open them right now? We can read it right now. Okay, I'll read it later. I'll read it when we talk to Idia and get our third box. Because I just did a lot of reading. Yeah, this video is probably going to be over an hour, so... But I feel like this is the last quest. I feel like this is the last quest. And after we do this quest, I might do a little bit of something else, because there is something else that I could do. And, oh, I can go in here. I didn't even realize. Oh, this is awkward. Took you longer this time, huh? I guess you enjoyed solving the riddle. So what did you find? So what did you find besides more? Just a simple box. Can you open it? Can we open it? But what if there's a creepy doll that pops out, or fireworks that burst out with a bang? Oh yes, adding surprise to mementos is great. I also suggest other guests too. But in this case, standard box that I provide to guests. The guests are left this behind was quite serious though, so you can rest assured that there are no shenanigans. She was a lost student who woke up one day and found herself in the middle of the desert. She stumbled across the Mirage while searching for landmarks. Seemed like she had to finish her schoolwork, so she couldn't stay long. I was flustered too, unable to show her proper hospitality. Even now, I feel guilty about it. Luckily, her standards were really low. Just sitting in a quiet place stargazing was enough. Her other request was to have a closed, secluded environment to rest in. So I found that cave for her. After she left, I also sealed the cave with vines so that she could sleep there in peace whenever she wished. No wonder the cipher mentioned a dreamland. No one could bother you in a cave like that, or waking up in a strange place. This sounds familiar. Maybe she was sleeping on a carriage and got thrown off, perhaps by a grouchy driver. As Idia said, promised that it would be best to wait until we cleared our heads, then we can try tackling the tale of the mysterious student again. There's only one chest left now. Let's go and find the returning curios. If you can't wait, go ahead and read it without Paimon. You're a fast reader. Should only take a moment to read a couple pages. I won't spoil the surprise for you. Let me read it first and I'll tell you everything. Alright, with your storytelling, I'm going to be captivated, all dividing up the work, just With just a few words, is a testament to your great and practiced teamwork. Let's continue the returning curios, shall we? Please listen carefully to the third one. A blue spotless ceiling. A floor of white candies. Soft companions surround me. I too have wings. A blue spotless ceiling. That's the sky. A floor of white candy. Those are clouds. A soft companion surrounding me. That's water Eidolons. I too have wings. They're in the sky. Remember the island that I mentioned up there? It's that. Something so simple. Anyone would know where to go immediately. It's easy to see, at least. Reaching it, however, this should be fun to watch. I know exactly where to go. The tone of the third server sounds like a child would use. Let's think. If we can find a blue rooftop and white candy floors, could this be another analogy? A blue rooftop could be a sky above, and white clouds could be clouds, or white candy. Anything that makes sense. If we take a look at the highest point, we'll definitely find some clues there. Can we see it from here? That island? Anyways, it should be marked on our map anyways, yeah. So we're going to go to the top, and then we'll make our way there. But anyways, let's read this and kill my voice. Good gracious. Oh, traveler whom I've never met, if you're reading this letter now, you must be enjoying the wondrous sights of this place, just as I did in the past. May you encounter the sights of your dreams and learn much from the experience. I am a Rouse student who fell asleep while observing the sky. Is this Layla? Hold up. I'm a Rouse student who fell asleep in the sky. Dude, I think this is Layla. I'm like, why did they give us... That's not it. I'm like, why did they give us Layla as a character? I think this is Layla. Because who else would be a Rouse whatever student? Sleeping. Who sleeps a lot. I mean, come on, guys, right? Surely this is her. Surely this is her. Okay, let's keep reading this. Oh. Is the first one a reference to somebody? After finding myself, waking up, fell asleep while observing the skies. After finding myself here, upon waking up, I decided to stay a while. The caretaker, Miss Idiot, appeared to be struggling with the need to repair some old mechanisms on the ground. She did not respond to my question, but simply offered me a quiet place to stay, where I might get plenty of rest. Nevertheless, from the way others talked about her, I could tell that she is usually a generous host. It was understandable that she will not have time to take care of me while being pulled by several different directions. I'm unable to get an answer from her even as I packed up and left. Peter, however, gave me many gifts and invited me to try out this attraction. Which is to say, I'm also quite new to this place and I don't have a lot of insight to share. I can only wish you a fun and relaxing experience. You may get a slightly different experience if you were to observe the stars from here. While the position of the stars have not changed, their impressions on the sky appear far stronger, and it's much easier to take note of the characteristics. Maybe the special location and my good mood both had something to do with it. After all, our field of vision is far wider here, and the air here is also less dry and more pure than regular air in the desert. More importantly, this place is insulated from monsters and people of ill intent. If you ever have some free time, I strongly recommend you spend some time here to observe the stars. The tradition say that I should leave something here as a testament to my stay. I don't know what I can leave to you as a gift. I only brought some books, pen, and paper with me when I came here, and all of them I need to write my thesis. Among the gifts that Miss Idiot gave me was some of Mora, which she recommended I used to furnish purchaser, believing it would add warmth, beauty, and comfort to my abode. However, my place has already been filled to the brim with books and star charts. There's no more space for more things, and either way, were I to cross the desert again to return to the academia, I doubt I can make the journey if I brought any more with me. These gifts will be left to the traveler that will come after me, and thus I wait for an auspicious day with wondrous omens before hiding them. Now these gifts are all yours. I hope they bring you serenity and joy and pass on to you the protection or fortune of the starry skies. I mean, surely that's Layla, right? That's very cute that they added a Layla reference. Wild droplets wandering around. Where's the island? Did we scare him? Did we broke him off suddenly? Uh-oh, I'm sorry. Is it one of them? Alright. Alright. Dude. Wait, is this guy even part of the quest? Because it said that there's something here and here, but I don't know if I'm following this guy. If it's a good idea. I don't have the okay. Oh, okay, that was one of them. Okay, perfect. There's also one down here. Is there one down here? Or did I just get Omega trolled? I think I may have just got Omega trolled. Okay, let's go back. Should be... Yeah, okay. Right up there, okay. Let's see if we can find an island from here. Okay. Is this for the... Okay. Now the last one's over here. Is there... I can't find the island again. Oh, is it? No, not that island. Okay, well anyways, I'm sure we'll figure it out. Just eliminate these guys. Go back to the original spot. Please, thank you. Okay. Let's go back there. Oops, we have a way back. The third treasure all the way up in the sky, seems like. Right there, water gathered to unlock the thing. Okay. So high, let's go higher, we're able to reach it then. Okay, so we can't reach it from here. Oh, okay, we're following these dudes? Let's go. Yeah, this, I haven't mentioned this yet, but I do a lot of exploration off camera, and yo, these Water Eidolons are so cute. Like, this place is so charming. Like, I know I haven't done a lot of exploration on camera, but like, these guys are just so charming. It's a delight. Definitely a delight. Okay. Okay. Am I just supposed to hit up one of these? Right? Is that it, right? I don't know what's the deal with getting these, because I could have walked up here normally. So maybe it's... Maybe I'm missing something. But, yeah, okay. Yeah, this island. This island, I think, is the where we're supposed to go. Pretty sure that's where we're supposed to go. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think these were here before. Yeah, this is definitely it. Oh, we're going so high. We missed. We might have missed the view here if we weren't searching for the curios. Glowing mist is created. I mean, yeah, we can see that the light over. Oh, crystal flies. Take those. See a theater from here. The building is so visible even as far away. Awesome view. Value is completely different when you look down on it. Value of the flower. Okay, I guess we dig. Luxurious chest. Find the last treasure. Mento is a blueprint this time. I don't understand what it means. If you think about it, it's a simple cipher. Really to pay attention to every key, the person. Alright, anyways. Okay, don't read it. Just keep going. Okay, let's talk to Idia. I'm here. Report your steps back to Idia. Yeah, let's go ahead and go to her first, and we'll read it at the end. I think we've hit the hour mark. Hit the hour mark. All right, you guys. Yo, there's. I told you, keep feeding these guys apples. They loving it. Oh, there's the chest. There we go. All right. It's almost done here. I guess we'll walk this side now. Idiot, we're back. You succeeded big time, and all 3 treasures are ours. Oh, that was fast. I knew you're no ordinary people. I didn't expect to be this easy. How was your experience? Special? Great scenery on the way, then. Whoever left the 3rd treasure must behind was a child at heart. They used creative metaphors, and their clues were right on the money. As Paimon guessed, are they some kind of fairy tale author or something? Those are metaphors or just real thoughts of a child. The one who left the 3rd treasure was actually just a young girl. Wait, a kid? You're joking, right? How did she even get up there? The child overheard their parents talking about a hidden paradise up in the clouds where all sorts of beautiful creatures like finches and crystallites live. So she literally built a big kite, hoping to soar into the clouds and visit her flying friends. I don't know if it was because the wind was ignorant or if it was intentional, but the kite ended up being carried off course. Instead, it soared up into the paradise in the sky and landed in the middle of the desert. The child didn't find finches or crystallites, but she had a wonderful time playing with the gentle Water Eidolons, who became her squishy new friends. Oh, slow down there. You talk so fast, Brian can hardly keep up. And for a kid to fly all the way on a giant kite, a lot must have happened along the way. You're going too fast. It seems like we're missing out on some details. Though I can't explain the sense of wonder that kids feel during their adventure, so you'll have to experience it for yourself. Besides the message from the child, there are also a few pages from her diary in the box. The details are really something. But before we get to that, there's still one thing left to do that is both full of ceremony and also quite important. Shall we take care of it first? Yes, you're right. We found all the treasure, so now it's time to leave our own treasure behind. It's finally time. Let's put our heads together. Where will be the perfect spot to bury our treasure? We have to think this through carefully. We can't be scatterbrained about it. Somewhere high in the Silver Bar courtyard. Let's hide it near the lake. What about placing it? I was thinking about this. What about placing it at the entrance where that little pond was? That was my idea. The entrance, you mean we put the treasure chest right by the door? That's pretty direct, interesting. It's the first time someone has suggested hiding a spot like that. But if you do it, won't it be too easy for other guests to find? There's no need to make it difficult for others. Paimon, guess what you mean, probably. Because we're struggling really hard to find treasure perfectly stuck in hard to reach places, right? You know, I just suffer like we had. It makes sense. Maybe we will start a trend, and who knows, someday we will start finding treasure chests all over the place. Look at the entrance of the Mirage. Time to head out. Hold on, please take this first. It is a special box imbued with the power of Water Eidolons, which can greatly extend the storage time of mementos and prevent them from deteriorating over time. As for the memento you choose, you can keep it a secret from me if you want. Awesome, that really helps. With a fast container like this, we can store fresh things like fresh fruit, herbs, and yummy food for a long time. But if we don't tell anything to Idia, how can we be able to pass along the cipher to other guests? It's all about mystery and surprise. Treasure you leave behind will become the crown jewel of the Returning Curious project, every bit as impressive as the original Mora pocket watch. I can't wait to see what kind of guests you'll find who guests will find your treasure and how they'll reach to your memento. Will I be able to tell at a glance that this keepsake was left by you? I'm getting so excited. Now it's our turn to return the favor. Paimon understands now. We need to choose really special mentor to make sure that Idia can understand what we're trying to say with just a glance. And then Idia can write us a letter and tell us the good news. Very well, then it's settled. You kind of keepsake really. Will the future be able to recognize right away, follow your heart and bury whatever you desire? No hints. I'm looking forward to the surprise. Okay. Special box got any contain returning curious memories. It says that you can protect that item within a long time. You can buy it. Okay. Let's read this. Good gracious. Hey there, youngster or grown-up or older or whoever you are. You seem to have found my treasure and read my diary. I'm inventor and adventure. Inventor and adventure. Even Miss Idiot thinks I am a genius. You know, this fantastic water park is the furthest place I've reached so far. I had a great time here. How about you? It's okay if you haven't been having a fun time. I'm sure you'll be just like me and find it even more cool in this distinct parks to explore in the future. According to Mom and Papa's story, there's a paradise for finches and crystalfly atop of clouds. I made this kite to fly that paradise and play with them. But when I used the kite to fly, I couldn't find the paradise. Maybe it's because I wasn't flying high enough, but that's fine. I landed in a desert, made friends with super cool, super huge red bird. Even rode from a long way on the back of a huge creature with many legs. I think you called them scorpions or something. Oh, and also, I met Miss Idiot, who managed to convince the big red bird and big scorpions to turn around and go back to sleep. And after that, she took me into the water park where the flying balls of water were even more magical than the crystal flies. They gave me tasty apples, assisted me in my search for construction materials, and helped me build a new kite. They even took me on to new adventure to a mysterious place so I can see the scenery from super duper high up. Miss Idiot said that if I were to become a super famous adventure someday, then this place must be my first stop and start of my journey. So I drew the first super kite I invented in my diary, well, the blueprint of the thing anyway. Who knows, maybe you'll be able to visit many unexpected new places and make many new friends after making using it. Oh, and also, before you use it, please make sure you tie a lot of balloons to your body. It's important because you don't want to get hurt if you crash on the ground. Anyways, all the best of luck. May you fly even higher than I did with this kite. You will find the sketch at the end of the diary. It must be a kite that the diary writer was referring to. While the handwriting was messy, the sketch is quite neat. The feature design is well-shaped, has an effective weight-bearing skeletal structure and many safety features. It's apparent that only a highly educated child could produce such a high-level design. Maybe the diary writer is a child of scholarly parents and has been interested in engineering since early childhood. Unfortunately, as it has been designed by a child, the kite can only be used by a child. It's too small, and unlike a glider, cannot support the weight of an adult for an extended amount of time. Maybe it could be a perfect tool for Paimon if you were to dedicate a lot of time to actually building it. Using the blueprint as a reference, that is, the process will probably be painstaking for the inexperienced. Indeed, I don't think that's really anybody that we know, but there you go. Very fun, I guess. 3 little mementos. I think it's perfect time for our treasure. What is this? How much going on? There's another memento here. Holy good Jeebius. The more shape and more shiny pocket watch you actually found in Mirage, it bears a strong resemblance to the moral pocket watch left behind by seeing adventure in the earlier stage. Returning curios. One wonders how much it's worth. However, Idiot also said that it's not the value of the treasure watch, but the story hidden in the treasure. Perhaps using the monetary value as a measure of this memento is not most fitting. What's going on? There's a memento hidden here. We dug someone else's treasure on, but Idiot hadn't held his cipher. Wait, hold on. Could this be the legendary moral pocket watch from my brother? Oh crap. That may have revealed something that I need to cut out. Okay, need to keep that in mind. It's finally time. Finally get worked up. Do you want to leave? What do you want to leave behind? A photo of 2 of us? What do we left the weapon behind? Let's leave a sweet flower as a... That's cool. Let's leave a photo of the 2 of us. I think that's pretty lit treasure. Huh? You mean take a picture with the camera? Let's take a picture. Would anyone really care about it? Pictures may not be rare, but the important thing is that we're in it. That's true. We already accomplished so many amazing things, and wouldn't be exaggerating to say that we are living legends. Let upon picture how exciting these guests will be when they find our photos. Or they'll be confused. Who are these 2? Well, it'll be okay even if someone doesn't know anything about the famous adventurer finds it. We can take our photo to the nearest town. They can take our photo to the nearest town and ask around. Someone will set them straight in no time. After all, we're already famous and getting more so about it. The hee. Anyways, taking a selfie is a great idea. Let's go doing with that. You set a camera, find a good angle, take a bunch of photos of Paimon, and then pick out the best one together. Yeah, this one looks great. This reminds Paimon. We should take more photos together in the future, so we have even more treasured memories. Maybe one day while running low on Mora, we can choose some pictures and make a photo album, sell it for a pretty penny. Together, you and Paimon choose a memento and place it inside a storyboard that Idia provided. If you're writing your message, you have a deep discussion with Paimon about what to include in addition to a brief description of the memento and why it's so special. Your experiences in the Mirage were so rich and colorful that you didn't know which one to choose. Even the sights and sounds inside the Mirage were spectacular, and ultimately you settled on the blessing for companionship and happiness without worry. To the traveler who finds this chest, may your travels be filled with joy and free of care, and your companions always be with your side. Be by your side. Enjoy your time vacationing within the Mirage. The Valorium Mirage. Mission complete. The ultimate treasure of returning curios has been buried. Feel a strange feeling, planting the seed of a story for the future, instead of uncovering something left behind by an unknown predecessor. Hopefully we'll see those seeds sprout soon. They'll definitely bear fruit. Hey, now it's time to wait for Idia's response. Alright. Well, I think, first off, bang your world quest to end it. Again, I do believe that is the last world quest in this major event quest. Pretty sure I've done all there is to do in terms of the world quest. I didn't really fully explore this area or this area, but I'm assuming there's no more story quests, or yeah, there's no more world quests in there. But let's give Idia one more talk. Idia, emergency, huge news. We found a pocket watch. Look, it's a legendary Mora pocket watch. It's golden shining on the outside. Now let me take a look. You really found it? Is this ordained by destiny? The ultimate prize left behind by mysterious adventure was found by a legendary traveler. I sent some sort of spiritual legacy. Paimon is really happy to be praised like that, but Paimon is more curious about what happens next. Will it trigger a hidden event? Nothing like that. Actually, it never occurred to me that someone would find this pocket watch. After all, I've even forgotten where it was buried. But it's valuable on its own, right? Right? Additional rewards from me are unnecessary. Anyway, I'll be writing this down just with the right amount of flair. Of course, I'll transform it into an exciting and thrilling story for my future guests. Now the treasure you bury will be replacing this Mora pocket watch. Oh yeah, that's right. We talked about that too, and it's about the stories hidden inside the treasure. Anyway, let's study this watch a little longer. Idia, please write a really exciting story about us. Don't worry, leave it to me. Indeed. Did I say anything else? How's that for a greeting? It's hard to believe how much has happened ever since you fixed. I thought, better late than never. Pretty professional, huh? I guess we have to talk to her. Okay, let's talk to her and then we'll read the last thing. We'll end the video and we'll end this short series of the event by reading that pocket watch. You want me to explain underlying theory? I don't actually know much about it. In short, blueprint is like an idea. Think of it as a plant should be grown is imprinted in the seed, or how a bird is spread its wing is determined while sitting in an egg. Things follow these instincts and rules that are programmed into them and become which we see around us. Perhaps the blueprints of all things were created at the very beginning. A preprint is like those blueprints, and the light reflecting through the bottle transformed into the entire Mirage on some kind of magic. Only works on finding the bottle. Interesting. That ocean is. Oh. Are you wondering why we fled Fontaine? I feel like it happened long ago. Again, more Fontaine lore, because we're getting Fontaine in literally... Oh, I'm getting Fontaine by the time I'm recording this in a few more days. You're going to get Fontaine if you're watching this the day it releases. Probably in a few more days too. Waiting for a flight, it would be water. The waters of Fontaine chain and into ocean now the water are full of pain and hatred. For us, if we want to live, fleeing was the best choice. Oh, it was then that became lost and fainted in the desert. I must say, the desert really just too vast. Interesting. The waters in Fontaine are nasty. Probably has to do with the Heartbringers, I'm guessing. About Rhodia, I think she is the Oceanid that we fight for drops. Oh, Rhodia, have you met her? Oh, looks like she finally found a place for herself. Jinxie Village, isn't that Leeway? You really have gone far, Rhodia. Alright. Let's finish this episode. Where do we go to finish this episode? Here's where we go. We go to Layla's place. And because, yeah, again, Layla's my second favorite 4-star character in Sumeru. I mean, Kali has to take number 1, right? But we will go here. Cannot summon along these tracks. Are you kidding me? Alright, we'll take it the long way. That is not the long way. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna make another video. Yeah. I am gonna collect all the things off camera. And I will... Yeah, I'll just do the rest off camera. I don't think I'm missing anything. I might be missing some stuff. If I do miss some stuff, maybe I'll try to record it. Who knows, but... Yeah, maybe I'll try to record it, but I don't think so. Don't plan on it. So this will be my last episode. I did really enjoy this event. I think at the end of the day, it was pretty cute. I think the Water Eidolons and definitely everybody really made this quest. Not everybody, but like Idia made this quest really fun. I think it's a good one. Again, not as good as I really like the TCG one. And the one with Razor was always going to be my favorite. But it's pretty good. And again, it's a lot. These summer events are always really packed to the brim with content. Just because of how they literally add a whole new area to the game. So like there's a lot of exploration to do and a lot of questing to do. But I am going to... There's no seat here. Mate, where are you sitting? Oh, there's mob drops. Layla, where are you sleeping? Anyways, we're in Layla's domain. Let's give the last thing a read, and then we'll end off the video. I know it's a long video, so thank you for watching. Returning to one more. However, Lady Idia says that it's not the value of treasure of the watch or the story hidden inside the treasure. Perhaps using the monetary value as a measure of this method is not the most fitting. Okay. There seems to be a message written on the paper. The front has a flourish to it, and the humor penetrates through the back of the paper. Ah, darn it, you managed to find the moral pocket watch I hit so expertly. Well done, bravo. I tip my hat to you. Though someone was obviously talented and skilled as you must have noticed that this pocket watch is made in the shape of Mora, with a thin coat of Mora colored paint. I'm gonna stop here. Honestly, there was probably one... Because there's 3 of these pocket watches, right? There's probably 3 of them by each of the places. At the entrance by the lake and... Like all the 3 places where we could have put ours, I think that this person put one each there. So I think you could have found this anywhere. By market standard, it's barely worth anything. Right now, I'm sure your mood has shifted pretty drastically. And you can't help but think the treasure that started the whole returning curios is just a piece of junk like this. And he even wanted people to imitate him. That adventurer who left the pocket watch nothing but a giant fraud. But don't be angry yet. Allow me to explain briefly. The only reason why Mora has become the standard, unquestioned currency of choice, the Mora that circulates across the world, is because behind it stands a great and powerful, without compare, the upholder of contracts, the fair and wise. Allow me to omit the next 500 words of praise for Morax and say that it is his credit standing behind Mora that infused it with value. Without his credit, it's just a round piece of metal. And behind this pocket watch is my own journey over mountains and rivers, searching tirelessly millions upon millions of steps taken in pursuit of the greatest treasure in the desert. Dozens of novels would not be enough to tell my tale in full, so I left behind this pocket watch that accompanied me throughout my entire journey from when I was yet small. It's definitely not because this is all I have left on me. Perhaps one day I shall become a renowned adventurer, and my fame will spread across Teyvet. Then my reputation will stand like behind this watch as well, and you definitely won't feel like you've been burned. Of course, perhaps you understand this all long ago, and you're even stronger than I am. Perhaps you're already a big deal. But even then, my logic holds. This pocket watch will be the most ancient memento you find in the mysterious Mirage. and you'll have given it greater value. So when you read this message from the me bearing this pocket watch, it won't matter if we're separated by decades or centuries. Let us work hard and become the best we can, and then we can spread my understanding of what creates value across Teyvet, allowing everyone to live in the fullest. Signed, an adventurer who doesn't actually have much of a reputation. The signature is really, really fancy. Okay, so I was wrong. It's not the twins' brother. That would be the twins' brother, but it's not. So I was wrong. Because why is it not the twins' brother? It's because the person in that letter has good things to say about Morax. And I don't think our brother would have anything good to say about Morax. Because he hates Archons, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure the twin hates Archons. Anyways, my goodness. Thank you so much for watching the series. If you've watched all of them and made it to the end of this one, you're an actual freak. You're an actual freak, and I appreciate your, I guess, continued support. I had a fun time doing the Secret Summer event. Not quite done with it, but this will probably be the end of it. You'll see from me. Sneak peek of next time. We have... Again, I mentioned Fontaine is going to come out in a few more days. But we have to do something before Fontaine comes out. Oh boy. Thank you for watching.